لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
Get guided with Guide Us TV.
Yusuf Estes, and I'm looking for something. Actually, I'm looking for someone. Is that someone you? I want Dawah partners, and you can be my Dawah partner right now. It's real easy. Just go to dawahpartners.com, sign up, and join me. There are 3 things that I would like for you to be able to do. Any one of them or all of them. Beautiful. Number 1, you will make dua. So you can be our Dawah partner, even if you don't go to the website, but I hope you do. Number 2, share. Share this message and let other people know about becoming Dawah partners. And number 3, help us financially. Donate on a monthly basis, even if it's small. Allah loves the thing that you do regularly, even if it's small, more than the thing that you do that's really big, but you only do it once. Join me as a Dawah partner. Do it now. Click, 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 click.
A way of life, a way of life, a way of life, a way of life. Islam is a way of life, a complete way.
And coming to you almost live from our studios in Southern California, where I hope they're not getting the heat that we are, it's Yusuf Estes.
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Huwa alladhi jalna muslimin. All the praises to the one who made us as servants to his will. And that is something that we can talk about tonight. And there are many other things to talk about, but not the least of which is who won, or who are the guys and gals who won the prizes. Yeah, because as we announced last night, it was decided that not only will we have a grand prize winner of $1,000, but also each of the groups, the age groups, there are 3 of them, and each one of those has its own particular winner who will receive $200. Yes, $200 for each one of them. Plus, we're going to give some very big gifts. I had them right here, but anyway, I'll show them tomorrow night. The gifts that we've got, like headphones, microphones, oh yeah, those are going to be some of the gifts that we're going to give out. And you're going to get to hear about some of them and see some of their efforts right here on Guide Us TV. Now, Sister Kim, tell us, who else do we have for a guest tonight?
Well, along with me, we also have coming in all the way from Michigan, Richard Kiefer.
Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
MashaAllah. How are you, Richard? Wait a minute.
Alhamdulillah.
It looks
very good. Everything is good here. Lots of moisture. We have plenty of rain. If you guys need any water out there, we can ship it out.
Well, we got rain. Night before last, we had some rain. Not a lot, but it rained steady and through the night. It covered the whole street was wet. and the sidewalks were wet. But then when the sun came up, it was all gone. But yeah, it was. It looked like somebody left their sprinklers on.
Yeah, around here we get rain. It looks like Noah and his ark are coming by.
Oh no! Are you serious?
Yeah, we've had some flooding in the area, particularly in the city of Detroit, where some of the pumps, which are like 50 some years old, have failed to respond, and people have had a lot of sewer water in their basements. They've had flooded streets, enough to be just aggravating. So,
All right.
but I'm out here. I'm in the suburbs. I'm in the country, and we have lots of land, and the land can soak up all the water.
All
In
right.
Detroit, you have cement, so in the city. So, but alhamdulillah, we're all good out here. The sun is shining today, beautiful weather, maybe 80 degrees at the most, and alhamdulillah, everything's good. Everything's good. Subhanallah.
All right. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Sister Kim, I think you're the most organized of us tonight. I see you got your pretty hijab on and your glasses are just perfect, but I'm a little, where I'm sitting, I'm a little bit offset. I need to be over this way a little bit. Yeah, now. Yeah. That way you guys can see the screen that I'm looking at here. Oh, that is so cool. All right. Now, and I think it would be a good idea if we get Richard to move over just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Or turn your camera. Maybe turn your camera to your left. That would be better. MashaAllah. There. That. Now you're centered up.
Yep.
I don't want to see half
my
of
50. And also reaches the camera. We're still good.
Technology. That's what it's all about. Technology.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, mashallah. All right. Well, let's get started and take a look at some of the contestants in the program. I'm not going to tell you who tonight. I'm not going to tell you the grand prize winner, but I am going to tell you, inshallah, one of the winners of the age groups. Then, yeah, because I want to drag it out. I want your parents to watch. I want everybody to get excited. Yay! Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So let's do that right now. Let's see what we can pull up. Okay, window shot. Aha. Talk about it. I may not jump. All right. Here we are. Well, I really thought it would be a lot faster than this, but I should have known that everything here, no matter what we do, is always drawn out. Yeah.
It's because you're from Texas and you have a draw. You draw it out.
Yeah, I got that. All right. Here's a look at the website. You can see that this is our website here for reciteontv.com, and let's see if I can pull that down enough there now. There you go. You can see that's our website, and one of the participants, his name is Abir Mahdi, and he's in the 8 to 12 group, and what we're going to do is just let you hear him recite for us tonight. Here he is. Okay, and we're going to mute our microphone so you guys can hear it better.
Assalamu alaikum. So today I will recite Surah Ghafir, some
Man after my own
ayats
heart.
of Surah Ghafir. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حميم تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز
MashaAllah. I saw you smiling. What was it you liked about this one? Beside the fact that he was plenty loud. I cut the volume back because he was very pronounced, very good, very good. What do you think?
That was really, really strong and clear. It was just clear. There was a meter to what he was doing, and it was just crystal clear and very strong. I just thought it was. I just like it. I don't know how to judge this stuff because I'm not a great reciter, but they just seem like they're just doing such a great thing.
What did you think about it, Sister Kim?
Well, one thing that I noticed is it sounded like he hesitated a couple of times, and I might have noticed a stumble in there, but I was reminded of the hadith that says that there is a reward for reciting the Quran, and there is a double reward if you struggle to recite the Quran. So Allah bless his efforts. He did a wonderful job.
Yes, he did. He tried real hard, mashallah. By the way, if you want to see this, I'll show you something. That symbol behind him, that's really not there. That was called green screen. And what he was doing, he was using, it was not really green screen. It was an effect that you can do with some of the computers now, that you can take a shot of your background and then you come into it, and then it will eliminate your background, whatever it was, and then you put up whatever you want. Now, we use in our studio, we use green screen, and then we have layers that works with it. But that was really clever the way he had that set up. And if you notice real careful, how I noticed it, because when he would move, you would see his ear kind of mess up a little bit, and it would be back and it would disappear. And that's because of this technique that is using no green screen. You won't see like a halo of green around him or anything like that. So that's pretty cool too. His dad or his mom or somebody probably figured that out and then put up, and in the background it says Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. MashaAllah. So he did good with that. All right, now we're going to take a real short break, and we'll be right back. This is a short break, so stay tuned, stay guided with
Guidance TV.
Guidance TV, watched by many, loved by all. New Muslims, young Muslims, born Muslims, non-Muslims, all enjoy it. Guidance TV, never ads, always free. Let's keep it free, no ads. Support and share, and get guided with Guidance TV. Guidance TV. What?
Thank you for joining us again. We haven't gone anywhere. We're still almost live from our studios in Southern California, Arizona, and Michigan. So here again to tell us all about what's going on, particularly with these wonderful reciters, the Sheikh Yusuf.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I wanted to talk about Ann Arbor, Michigan, because I found out today that there is a place right there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, that I was referencing, and I wanted to find out where it was located, and I found it, and I went there, and I found that there are a lot of businesses, according to the Google map that I used, there are a lot of businesses out there that look like they're closed down off of Main Street. Is that right?
In Main Street?
Yeah.
Downtown Ann Arbor? No, it's very alive. Well, actually, my wife and I had dinner down there tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing closed there.
Well, there may be old pictures, right?
They might be. A lot of places closed down through the pandemic, particularly Ann Arbor. We've got 40,000 university students that make those restaurants hum all year long, and they weren't here last year. So a lot of those guys probably closed the doors and went home. But the students are all moving in now, and are looking forward to a full good year of in-person training. So yeah, no, Ann Arbor was hustling and bustling today.
Well,
And we also reached a point where our county has 70% vaccinated people today. 70.
ah, well, I hate to
we're
burst
proud of
the bubble here, but I gotta tell you, I just saw today the results of the variant, and
Yeah.
and they're telling us that the variant can hit those who have been vaccinated. But the good news, there is a good side to this. The good news is, if you're 80 years old, well, anyway, yeah, if you're 80 years old, the vaccinations bring you back to 50 years old. Yeah. But because I came to Islam exactly 30 years ago this month, I get to say I'm only 30 years old. All right? So minus 50, I'm minus 20. Yay! I haven't even been born yet.
Yeah. Well, they're telling us all here, even with all that, we're still masking up when we go out.
Oh yeah.
Just-
Here's some good news. They said that the death rate of those that are not vaccinated is through the roof, but the death rate of those who have been vaccinated is almost zero. So, and I'm talking about the cases that actually get it. But for sure, the largest percentage, like over 80% of those who have been vaccinated, they get in and get it right out. They do their convalescing at home. They don't have to get the pipe down their throat or any of that. So the vaccination has been really paying off for the variant. Now this is talking about the Delta variant, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But they said that any vaccination is not going to guarantee that you don't get anything. But if everybody has the vaccination, then the likelihood of you ever getting it is almost zero. Now this happened at the time when I was a little baby, because when I think I was a toddler, because I remember a little bit about it, so I must have been at least 2 years old, and they gave us a smallpox shot. And when we got the smallpox shot, they were really concerned because they wanted everybody to get it for this, what we call today, herd immunity. And have you heard of immunity? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry for
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a bad joke. Not even a
Have you
joke.
heard?
Yeah. Herd of cattle? Oh, yeah, I heard
Yeah,
of
really.
cattle. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Little humor? Precious little? Yeah, okay.
there you
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and my one of my father-in-laws just told me one time. He said, if they called you a wit, they'd be half right. Yeah.
Well, you know, most of us this age have the vaccination scar on our shoulder.
Oh,
And,
well, yeah, I got it in the early 40s. They were vaccinating us on our legs, and where it's almost even with the hip. And so, yeah, that's really nice, because when you wanted to go to another country, the problem you would have is that they'd say, well, show us your vaccination, pull up your sleeve. And I'd say, yeah, the problem is, it's not my sleeve that I would have to pull up or pull down. You really don't want to see that vaccination. And in one case, I actually had to show it. They took you to a private room and okay, you're vaccinated, get out of here. But yeah.
Well, the downside of, even though it's, amongst the unvaccinated, the downside of that is we're still putting too much pressure on our healthcare people. The hospital people are getting, even though it's unvaccinated, people are still getting sick, and they're coming to the hospital. And our nurses and doctors and staff are starting to face it again. So hopefully everybody get vaccinated. Roll up your
Well,
sleeve.
they're starting to take steps against that. I was reading today that the CDC has now recommended that we go back to masking in areas that are having the highest cases of infections amongst unvaccinated people and the breakthrough infections with vaccinated people. And Las Vegas, for example, is going to go back to wearing masks as of Friday.
Now, the state of California was in the news because the governor there has announced that if you're not vaccinated, you can't work for the state of California unless you're willing to come in and take COVID tests twice a week.
Well,
So
I think that
they're getting serious about it.
in all fairness, okay, in all fairness, I understand the position of both sides on that. One is that how can you force me to have this vaccination? Well, the other side is saying, well, we're not forcing you to have the vaccination. However, for your own protection and for those that are around you, you're going to be tested twice a week. But then that's not a very comfortable situation, truthfully. It hurts. So, yeah, what can you do? Well, let's face it, guys. This is a pandemic, and all of us have to work together. And if you want to get the shots, okay, it is free. That's one thing. Then on the other side of the coin, if you don't want to get the shots, then you can get that test if you work for the government here in California. However, I don't know how that's going to play out because there are a lot of opposition, both sides on that. If you think about it, it really is a tough call. Anyway, speaking of calling, I think it's important for folks to call in and talk about it. So 1-800-971-4383. Sister, can you see it on your screen? I don't have a monitor for that.
No, we don't have the number up on the screen.
Okay, well, that's a goof up on our side. Okay. Yeah, so everybody write it down. 1-800, it's a free call. Anywhere in the United States or Canada. You can call us in from Canada. And the phone number is 1-800-971-4383. And normally it will be right up here on the screen, but because it's not there right now. Huh?
It's up now.
Oh, it is? MashaAllah.
Yes.
Okay, it's right there. Yeah. 1-800-971-4383. Call in and talk about it. Talk about it. All right. Now, let's get a chance to see one more of the contestants of our program. Now, keep in mind that these little guys all had to come up with this on their own. And they told their parents, of course, and got the permission. And let's listen to another one here. I think we'll just do this one right here. Okay? And this one is Abdul Basit Shakil Sheikh. He's reciting Surah Al-Ma'un. Let's listen.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض ولا طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Well, you don't have to say Sadaqallahu al-Azim if you don't want to, but it is nice because sometimes the parents expect that, or the teachers will say, oh, you will say that. Okay, but the Prophet ﷺ, he didn't do that, nor did his companions. So if you don't do it, you don't lose any points with Allah. But if you do it, you might get some points with your teacher. Okay? So, yeah. Depends on who you want to please, I guess. Huh? Anyway, I want to ask our crew here today what they think about it. Sister Kim, I'll put you first. What was your observation of this, his reciting?
He enunciated so carefully. And, I like it when the reciters take their time, so that you have time to understand each word, you have time to understand each letter. And, I am not a trained reciter in any respect, but I noticed a lot of things that he did well. The timing of the letters that he was supposed to extend sounded very good, and I think he did a wonderful job.
Well, guess what? I'm going to skip right over to a next one, and Richard, I'll let you talk about that one. But let's listen to that, and then we're going to go to a break. Here is Malik Mujahid Salkeen, I think is how you pronounce the name. She's in the 8 to 12-year-old group, and let's hear it. They obviously did this on a phone, and they turned it up instead of wide, but anyway, let's listen.
عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. نبدأ بسورة النبأ. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون. كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون. ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا. إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا. يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا. إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا. إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا. إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وأعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من ربك عطاء حسابا. رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا. يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا. ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. She did a beautiful job. We're going to go to a break right now. We'll be right back right after this. This is how you can join us and be a part of what we're doing with your du'as, yeah, and by sharing, and if you can, supporting in some small way on a monthly basis. Stay tuned. Stay guided with... Hello. This is Yusuf Estes, and I'm looking for something. Actually, I'm looking for someone. Is that someone you? I want Dawah partners, and you can be my Dawah partner right now. It's real easy. Just go to dawahpartners.com, sign up, and join me. There are 3 things that I would like for you to be able to do. Any one of them or all of them. Beautiful. Number 1, you will make dua. So you can be our Dawah partner, even if you don't go to the website, but I hope you do. Number 2, share. Share this message and let other people know about becoming Dawah partners. And number 3, help us financially. Donate on a monthly basis, even if it's small. Allah loves the thing that you do regularly, even if it's small, more than the thing that you do that's really big, but you only do it once. Join me as a Dawah partner. Do it now. Click, 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 click.
And we are back with more recitations, more beautiful Quran from some amazing children. Sheikh Yusuf, could you bring up another child for us? We want to hear some more.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that question because that's exactly what I was about to do anyway. All right. That was a real nice recitation. And we've got another one. We did 2 boys, so I think it's only fair that we do a couple of girls, right? So here's one of the... And by the way, some of these are the winners that you'll be seeing tonight. We're going to be talking about that too. So here is Miriam Ali. This is Miriam Ali. And let me see if I can put that up so you can see it. Yeah, there we go. This is Miriam Ali. Let's listen.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mariam. I'm from grade 3A, and today I'll be reciting Surah Adiyat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات ذبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرن به نكعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الخير شديد أفلا يعلم إذا بؤثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير.
MashaAllah. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Now, Sister Kim, you got to hear a couple of girls just now, one before the break and one right after the break. So compare them, and which one do you think did the best?
Well, I really can't say which one did the best. Unfortunately, the audio wasn't stellar between the 2 girls. I did notice that one recited faster than the other, and I had a question about that. It's my understanding that it's okay to recite the Quran quickly, and I have heard some professional reciters say it quite fast. And as long as you keep the timing of the short letters and the long letters proportionate. Is that true?
That depends on the kind of recitation that they're doing, because some of the recitation that you will hear in the masjid is actually an almost an identical copy of what they were doing almost 1400 years ago. So these studies that they have put in place, there are people that have a PhD in Quranic recitation. Yeah, seriously, a doctor of the Quran can tell you right away. Now, I'm like you guys. I'm not a judge whatsoever. However, I do get to listen to a lot of these kiddos from the time they start out, and it's amazing. Well, let's give you one example, and then I'm going to ask you a special question about the judging and if we're about the announcement tonight. So let's listen to this one. This is Jaed Shelholm, and he's in the 3 years old to 7-year-old group. Let's put him up here and give him a chance to recite and listen. And this is a beginner now, because he's a little guy. All right, so here he is.
Ilahi Ar-Rahmani Ar-Rahim Amma yatasa'alun An-Nabi العظيم الذي هم فيه يختلفون كلا يسألون ثم كلا يعلمون أن نجعل الدم هذا والشبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا.
MashaAllah. Well, what did you think of that one?
I love that one.
He was cute.
He's so excited to be reciting.
Yeah.
I have to say it's my favorite just because of his excitement.
Well, okay. So I've got one for you right now. Let's take a listen to this one right here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Ibrahim, say
بسم
it.
الله الرحمن الرحيم. أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دونه أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Now, the problem we have, and it's a technical issue, but his recitation was so wonderful. The problem that we have is broadcasting. Anytime we have an echo, we always go to the masjid and ask them, please turn the echo off. The reverb or echo chamber must be off for broadcasting, because I'm sorry, but that really destroyed his presentation. But his beautiful way, and the judges selected him as, are you ready? Everybody ready? Okay. His name is Ibrahim Sayed, and he, in his age group was 13 to 17, and he was the number one out of his age group. And I just thought that it would be a nice thing to mention that about his efforts, and he did a really good job. And unfortunately, somebody told him to use that echo thing, and it does kind of sound like you're in a big building, but for the most part, it hurts your ears to listen to that on the television. But maybe in their house it was nicer. But the beautiful part, the judges could get past all of that and said, this boy is amazing. He is amazing. Ibrahim Sayed, and of his age group, the 13 to 17, he came in as number one. MashaAllah. And would you like to know?
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead, sister.
Now he's won number one for his age group, but somebody from his age group still win the grand prize. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, what we did, we took one child from the entire group, and they're getting the grand prize. But then we decided, because we had the age groups, and one of the sisters is a judge, one of our sisters here in California, and she said, why don't we have something for the age groups? Because she divided it up that way. And then another judge came in with, and he had also divided it up into the age groups. So we looked at that and I said, you know what? Let's do that. So this is what we've been working on, to present it by age groups and get their little plaques made up to send to them their certificates. Sorry, not plaques, certificates that we're going to be mailing out, along with their gifts, along with the money and all of that. So yeah, so each one of the age groups that has a top winner will receive $200. But the others in the group that are selected, there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 in each group or something like that. But these of the ones, they will also receive really good prizes, something that we've not been able to do before, but some brothers and sisters made it possible for us to extend a little bit more than we usually do. So yeah, alhamdulillah for that. But anyway, so would you like to hear another one of the reciters?
Yes, of course, please.
Okay. Now, in that age group, we had, let's see, that was Ibrahim Sayed, Abdullah. Yeah, now the 13 to 17, we also had, now the one that's the best, it will get the award of the $200. But then we still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others in that same group. So let me do that real quick so that we won't run out of time like we usually do. All right, let me see if I can get that up here real quick. Abdullah, here he is. He also did a really good job. Let's listen to him.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Abdullah Al-Laythi and today I will be reciting from Surah Ash-Shu'ara, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وأوحينا إلى موسى أن أسر بعبادي إنكم متبعون فأرسل فرعون في المدائن حاشرين إن هؤلاء لشرذمة قليلون وإنهم لنا لغائظون وإنا لجميع حاذرون فأخرجناهم من جنات وعيون وكنوز ومقام كريم كذلك وأورثناها بني إسرائيل فأتبعوهم مشرقين فلما تراءى الجمعان قال أصحاب موسى إنا لمدركون قال كلا إن معي ربي سيهدين فأوحينا إلى موسى أن اضرب بعصاك البحر فانفلق فكان كل فرق كالطود العظيم وأزلفنا ثم الآخرين وأنجينا موسى ومن معه أجمعين وأنجينا موسى ومن معه أجمعين ثم أغرقنا الآخرين إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Now I'm going to go right quick over to the next one. Sister, talk about that one a little bit. What did you think about that?
I think that he would really benefit from a microphone. He has a beautiful voice, but it doesn't transmit well to his phone. And so I think if he had a microphone, it would be much easier to understand him. But he was very fluent and very enjoyable to listen to. I enjoyed it very much.
Well, how about you, Richard? What did you think about it?
You know, I give these guys all 10 out of 10. I just the ability. I know there's all that technical stuff that I don't understand and have very little knowledge of as a young Muslim myself. But to hear these young kids, you know, committing to memory the Quran and doing it so beautifully, I would have a terrible time judging, and I would just say they're all great.
All
I
right.
give them 10 for knowledge, 10 for heart, and 10 for being so.
We got Leba Lakwago, and she is also in the top of the 13 to 17. Let's listen to her. Now we're going to have to cut these short, a maximum of a minute and a half because of the time thing. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Leba Lakwago. I'm 13 years old, and I'm going to be reading Surah Ghafir, and I'm also from Massachusetts. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم حميم تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز العليم غافر الذنب وقابل التوب شديد العقاب ذي الطول لا إله إلا هو إليه المصير ما يجادل في آيات الله إلا الذين كفروا فلا يغررك تقلبهم في البلاد كذبت قبلهم قوم نوح والأحزاب من بعدهم وهمت كل أمة برسولهم ليأخذوه وجادلوا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق فأخذتهم فكيف كان عقاب وكذلك حقت كلمة ربك على الذين كفروا أنهم أصحاب النار الذين يحملون العرش ومن حوله يسبحون بحمد ربهم ويؤمنون به ويستغفرون للذين آمنوا ربنا وسعت كل شيء رحمة وعلما فاغفر للذين تابوا واتبعوا سبيلك وقهم عذاب الجحيم.
MashaAllah. Let's do another one real quick because I know we're going to run out of time and I don't want the parents getting mad at me over this. So we'll do another one real quick here. Yeah, here's Fauzia. And let's see if we can put her up there real quick. Yeah, here she is. Let's listen.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام را تلك آيات الكتاب المبين إنا أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا لعلكم تعقلون نحن نقص عليك أحسن القصص بما أوحينا إليك هذا القرآن وإن من قبله لمن الغافلين.
MashaAllah. Now, we're going to interrupt that because we have one more to show you tonight, and then we'll play out her full one tomorrow so that everybody can hear it. But this other one, okay, where is it? All right. Okay. Well, here it is. Yes, this is the one that we're talking about now. It is Muhammad Akhtar. Muhammad Siam bin Yasmin Akhtar. We might even get interrupted while we're doing it, but we can play the full thing tomorrow, and you'll get to hear it because we're almost out of time. Here he is. This is Muhammad.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير وأسروا قولكم أو اجهروا به إنه عليم بذات الصدور.
Okay, well, that's a wrap up for us, guys. We want you to stay tuned. We want you to enjoy, and be sure to share this program with everybody. Let them see what we're going to be doing tomorrow night. We're going to announce another winner from another age group. Then the next night, the same thing. And then the last one, we're going to show you who is the grand prize winner is. So, mashallah for all of that. And anyway, Sister Kim, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And Richard, mashallah, thank you for being with us. And everybody stay tuned and stay guided with... Hello? Okay. Guidance TV. Yusuf Estes. And I'm looking for something. Actually, I'm looking for someone. Is that someone you? I want Dawah partners. And you can be my Dawah partner right now. It's real easy. Just go to dawahpartners.com, sign up, and join me. There are 3 things that I would like for you to be able to do. Any one of them or all of them. Beautiful. Number 1, you will make dua. So you can be our Dawah partner, even if you don't go to the website, but I hope you do. Number 2, share. Share this message and let other people know about becoming Dawah partners. And number 3, help us financially. Donate on a monthly basis, even if it's small. Allah loves the thing that you do regularly, even if it's small, more than the thing that you do that's really big, but you only do it once. Join me as a Dawah partner. Do it now. Click, 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 click.